Greg, where are you? I thought you'd be home by now.
Sorry, I got held up at work. We've got a situation at the construction site that I need to handle.
What kind of situation? You've never had to stay overnight for work before.
I know, but this is urgent and we're behind schedule. My boss needs me to oversee the project.
Can't someone else handle it? We had plans tonight, remember?
I really wish I could, but I'm the only one with the expertise to deal with this. The whole project is riding on me getting this fixed ASAP.
I don't understand, Greg. This is so sudden. You never mentioned anything about this project before.
It just came up. You know how demanding my job can be. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
But we just got married. I thought we'd have more time together before work took over again.
I hate that the timing is horrible. I feel awful about this, but I don't have a choice.
Fine, but I expect a better explanation when you get back. This doesn't feel right.
I know this is frustrating, and I'm sorry. I'll explain everything better once this is resolved. Try not to worry.
Just keep me posted, okay? And make sure you're getting enough rest, even if you have to stay there.
I will. I'm gonna be tied up the rest of the evening. I'll check in again in the morning.
Okay, I love you. Good night.
Love you too. Night.
Hey, are you still up? I can't sleep. I'm worried about you and this whole work situation. I really think we need to talk more about this. Can you call me? Greg, you said you'd check in. I'm getting concerned. You're starting to scare me. It's not like you to go completely silent like this. If you can't call, at least send me a quick message so I know you're all right.
I'm fine, just in back-to-back meetings. I'll call you as soon as I can step away, hopefully in an hour or two.
Meetings? At this hour? Greg, it's almost midnight. What is going on?
It's this project. We're on a tight deadline and everyone is pulling long hours. I have to get back, I'm sorry.
This whole thing feels off. We need to have a serious talk when you get back.
I know, and we will, but I really need you to trust me right now and let me focus on work. I have to go. I'll call you tomorrow.
I'm trying to be understanding, but this is a lot to take in. Please don't shut me out.
You're right, and I'm not trying to shut you out. I'm just under a lot of pressure. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Morning. Did you get any sleep? How are the repairs going?
Morning. Not much sleep, but we made good progress overnight. I think we'll wrap up by this afternoon.
That's good, right? So you'll be home tonight?
Should be, but I might have to see the project through this weekend to get us fully back on track. I'll keep you posted.
The whole weekend? Greg, what is this project? Why haven't you ever mentioned it before?
It's a new contract that just came in, high-profile client with a lot of demanding specifications. I couldn't talk about it before because of confidentiality.
I see. I don't mean to pry into your work, but as your wife, I feel like I should know if you're going to be gone for days with no notice.
You're right, and I should have prepared you for the possibility. This client has been very unpredictable with last-minute changes.
I know your work is important, but I'm important too, Greg. Something doesn't feel right about this situation.
I understand, Susan. You are the most important thing to me. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't absolutely necessary for my career and for our future.
I want to believe that, but it's hard when you're being so evasive. We've always been open with each other.
You're right. I haven't been as transparent as I should be. The truth is this client is very high maintenance, and I didn't want you to worry about all the demands they're putting on me and my team.
I appreciate you trying to protect me, but I'd rather know what's going on, even if it's stressful. I'm your partner. I'm here to support you.
You're right. I'll do my best to keep you more in the loop, even if I can't share all the details. Thank you for being so understanding.
Of course. I love you and I'm here for you. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself and come home as soon as you can.
I promise. I love you too. I better get back to it, but I'll check in again later today.
Hey, how's your day going? Any updates on when you'll be back? I ran into Jennifer from HR at the coffee shop earlier. I was surprised to see her still in town.
Huh? What'd Jennifer say?
She asked if we were going out of town for your vacation days. She seemed to think you had taken time off this week.
That's odd. I haven't requested any vacation time recently. She must be confused.
Really? Because she double-checked and said you definitely put in for days off starting Wednesday.
That can't be right. I'll have to talk to HR and get that straightened out.
Please do. And while you're at it, maybe you can clear up the confusion about this mysterious work trip of yours.
What do you mean? I told you it's for a high-priority client project. Why would Jennifer know anything about that?
I don't know, Greg, but something doesn't add up. You say you're away for a work emergency, but HR thinks you're on vacation.
I don't know what to tell you, Susan. There must be some miscommunication somewhere. I'll get to the bottom of it, but right now I need to focus on getting this job done.
Fine, but we're not done discussing this. I don't like feeling like I'm being lied to, Greg.
I'm not lying to you. I'll explain everything as soon as I can. I have to go. I'll call you later.
Wait, Greg! Please don't shut me out like this. Talk to me! I called your office. They said there are no off-site projects or client emergencies that anyone is aware of. What is really going on? Where are you?
I can't talk now. I'll explain later.
Hey, Greg, is everything okay? I saw Susan called the office looking for you.
No, everything is not okay. Susan is getting suspicious about our trip. She talked to Jennifer and found out I'm supposedly on vacation.
Oh no, what did you tell her?
I said there must be some miscommunication and that I'm working on an important client project, but she's not buying it.
Damn it, I knew we should have come up with a better cover story. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I hate lying to her, but I can't tell her the truth. Not yet.
I know it's hard, but we agreed this is for the best. We need this time away together to figure things out.
You're right. I just didn't expect it to unravel so quickly. Susan is really upset.
Greg, Mina, what the hell is going on? Why are you two texting about lying to me and needing time away together?
Susan! I can explain.
Susan, please calm down. It's not what it sounds like. Not what it sounds like. It sounds like you're covering for Greg and that you two are sneaking around behind my back.
We're not sneaking around. Mina is just trying to help me deal with a difficult work situation.
Difficult work situation? Is that what we're calling it? Because it sure seems like you're having an affair. Susan, I promise you, Greg and I are not having an affair. I'm just supporting him as a friend. A friend? Then why are you secretly texting about needing time away together? What aren't you telling me?
Susan, please, you have to trust me. I know how this looks, but it's not what you think.
How can I trust you when you're clearly hiding something from me? Both of you. Susan, I understand you're upset and you have every right to be, but this is between you and Greg. I shouldn't be in the middle of it.
Mina is right. Susan, I know I haven't been fully honest with you, and I'm sorry, but I need you to give me a little more time to sort this out.
More time to sort what out? Your story keeps changing, Greg. First it was an equipment project, then a demanding client, now a difficult work situation. What is the truth?
The truth is, I'm struggling, Susan. With work, with our marriage, with everything. I needed some space to think.
And you thought the best way to get space was to lie to me and run off with Mina instead of talking to me, your wife? I'm going to bow out now. You two clearly have a lot to discuss. I'm sorry for any confusion I've caused.
Susan, Mina didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one who hasn't been honest with you. Let me try to explain.
I'm listening, but no more lies, Greg. I want the truth, all of it.
You're right. No more lies. But can we please talk about this in person? I don't want to do this over text.
I don't know. Can we? Are you even going to come home?
Of course I'm coming home. I love you, Susan. I know I made a mess of things, but I want to fix it. I'll be home tonight and we can talk about everything, I promise.
Fine, but I'm holding you to that promise, Greg. Don't make me regret giving you another chance.
Thank you, Susan. I'll see you tonight and I'll tell you everything. No more secrets.
Mina, I need to talk to you. I know you're not just a colleague to Greg. Susan, hi! I understand you're upset, but like I said, there's nothing going on between me and Greg. We're just friends. Stop lying to me, Mina. I know about Greg's resignation. He cleared out his office on Friday and is leaving the company at the end of the month. Oh, I see. Yes, he did resign recently. He said he needed a change. A change, right. And I suppose that has nothing to do with you. Susan, please. I didn't want to be the one to tell you this. Tell me what? What have you been keeping from me? I thought you were my best friend. I am your friend, Susan, and I care about you, which is why this is so hard. Just tell me the truth, Mina. I deserve that much. The truth is, Greg and I have been seeing each other for about 2 years now. 2 years? Are you kidding me? How could you do this to me? It wasn't planned, Susan. It just happened. We were working closely together and developed feelings for each other. Developed feelings? You mean you started sleeping with my husband? It's not just physical. Greg and I have a deep connection. We understand each other in a way no one else does. Is that supposed to make me feel better? That this affair is deep and meaningful? You betrayed me, Mina. I know, and I'm so sorry. We never meant to hurt you, but we can't deny how we feel about each other anymore. So all those times you were working late with Greg, all those business trips, it was all a lie. You were with him. Yes, and I know how wrong it was, but we were in love, Susan. We are in love. Love? This isn't love, Mina. This is a betrayal of our friendship, of my marriage, of everything. I know it seems that way, but it's not black and white. Greg was unhappy for a long time. You have to have seen that. Don't you dare try to blame this on me. I've been a good wife to Greg. If he was unhappy, he should have talked to me, not jumped into bed with my best friend. You're right, Susan. I'm not trying to blame you. This is on us. Greg and I take full responsibility for our actions. I can't believe this is happening. My husband and my best friend sneaking around behind my back for years. I know it's a shock, and I know it's going to take time for you to process this, but please know we never wanted to hurt you. Well, you did. More than you can possibly imagine. I don't know how I'll ever get past this. I understand, and I'll respect whatever you need right now, even if that means cutting me out of your life. Just know that I'm truly sorry. I can't talk to you anymore right now, Mina. I need space to figure out what this means for me and Greg. Of course, I'll leave you be, but if you need anything, even just to yell at me some more, I'm here. I think you've done enough. Please just stay away from me and let me deal with my husband. Goodbye, Mina. Goodbye, Susan. For what it's worth, I do love you and cherish our friendship. I'm sorry I ruined that. So what happens now, Mina? You and Greg ride off into the sunset while I'm left to pick up the pieces? It's not like that, Susan. Greg and I have been talking and we want to try to make this as painless as possible for everyone. Painless? You've been sleeping with my husband for 2 years. There's no painless way out of this. I know, and I'm sorry, but Greg and I have a plan. A way for us to start over without completely upending your life. Oh, really? And what's this grand plan of yours? Greg and I are moving to the city. We found a small apartment and I've lined up a job there. So he's just going to leave? Abandon the life we built here? The family we created together? It's not abandonment, Susan. It's a chance for a fresh start, for all of us. We don't want a messy divorce or custody battle. And what about my kids? Have you even thought about how this will affect them? Of course we have. That's why we're trying to make this transition as smooth as possible. The kids are nearly grown now, Susan. That doesn't mean they don't need their father. You can't just replace family with a shiny new life. No one is replacing anyone. Greg will still be there for the kids. We're not moving that far. It's not about distance, Mina. It's about stability, trust, commitment, all the things you two have thrown away. I know this is hard to accept right now, but in time, you'll see it's for the best. You can move on, find a new partner, rediscover yourself. I don't want a new partner. I want the husband I married, the life we built. You had no right to take that from me. You're right. It wasn't our right, and I know we handled this poorly, but we're trying to move forward in the best way we can now. The best way for who? You and Greg? Because it sure doesn't feel like you have my best interests at heart. We do care about you, Susan, which is why we want to make this split as equitable as possible. We're willing to give you the house. The house? You think that makes up for what you've done? No, but it's a start. We don't want to drag you through a long, painful divorce process. This way you can keep your home, your stability. And what about finances? Alimony? Child support? You think you can just walk away with no responsibilities? Of course not. Greg will continue to support you and the children. We're not trying to leave you high and dry. Well, forgive me if I don't quite trust your word right now. You've been lying to me for years. How do I know this isn't just another manipulation? I know we have a long way to go to rebuild any kind of trust, but I promise you, we will make this right, however long it takes. I don't want your promises, Mina. I want actions. I want to see remorse, responsibility, respect. You're absolutely right, and that starts now, with complete transparency and following through on our commitments to you. I'll believe it when I see it. In the meantime, I need to process this. I can't keep looking at your messages without feeling sick. I understand. Take all the time and space you need. We'll be here when you're ready to talk more. Don't hold your breath. The only thing I'm ready for is to see a lawyer and protect myself and my kids. That's understandable. Do what you need to do. Just know that, on our end, we will strive to be fair and make this as painless as possible, whatever that looks like. I'll be the judge of what's fair. Goodbye, Mina. I'll have my lawyer contact you and Greg. I'm sorry it's come to this, Susan. I hope in time we can find a way forward. Take care of yourself.
Susan, it's Greg. I know it's been a long time, but I need to talk to you about the house.
Greg, what house? What are you talking about?
And it's in terrible shape, completely vandalized.
And what does that have to do with me? I haven't lived there in years.
I know, but your name is still on the deed. Legally, you're responsible for the property.
I'm sorry, are you seriously contacting me after a decade to try to pin your neglected responsibilities on me?
It's not like that, Susan. I just didn't know the extent of the damage. I thought maybe you were having it maintained.
Why would I maintain a house I don't live in a town I left years ago?
I don't know, rental income? Property value? It's a big asset to just let fall apart.
An asset? That's really something coming from you. You left me with a mortgage, a mountain of bills, and 2 kids to raise.
I paid alimony and child support. I didn't leave you with nothing.
No, you just left me for my best friend and abandoned your family. But sure, let's quibble over a rundown house now.
Look, I know I made mistakes in the past. I'm not proud of how I handled things, but this is a current pressing issue. The neighbors are complaining. The city is threatening fines.
And how is any of that my problem?
Because your name is on the paperwork. If we don't act fast, this could come back to bite you legally and financially.
Oh, so now you're worried about my well-being? Where was that concern 10 years ago?
I'm trying to make things right, Susan. I want to protect you from any fallout from this.
Protect me? By contacting me out of the blue to drop this mess in my lap?
I didn't mean to ambush you with this. I was just hoping we could problem solve together.
Problem solve? Here's a solution. Deal with it yourself. It's not my house anymore. Not my responsibility.
But the deed is in your name too. Legally, it is your responsibility.
Then take me off the deed. I don't want anything to do with that house or the memories attached to it.
It's not that simple. We'd have to get lawyers involved, go through a whole process. I was hoping to avoid that.
Well, you should have thought about that before you let the house fall into disrepair. Actions have consequences, Greg.
I know, you're right. I dropped the ball on this. I was just hoping, after all this time, we could find a way to work together.
Work together? Like you and Mina work together to betray me and blow up our family?
That's not fair, Susan. Yes, Mina and I handled things poorly back then, but we've tried to be responsible since, to do right by you and the kids.
Responsible? Is that what you call disappearing from your children's lives, barely seeing them once a month if they're lucky?
I did my best, Susan. It's hard to be present when you're trying to start over in a new city, a new life. I thought I was doing the right thing by giving you space.
Space is one thing, completely checking out on your parental duties is another. But what else should I expect from someone who couldn't even manage basic home maintenance?
I deserve that. I know I've let a lot of things slide, but I want to do better. I want to step up.
It's too late for that, Greg. You've made your choices. You have to live with them. I'm not going to swoop in and clean up your messes anymore.
I understand. I had no right to ask that of you, not after everything. I'll figure out the house situation on my own.
You do that, and in the future, think long and hard before you come to me with your problems. I've worked too hard to rebuild my life to get dragged back into your chaos.
You're right. I'm sorry for overstepping. I hope you know, despite my many failings, I only ever wanted the best for you and the kids.
You had a funny way of showing it, but that's in the past now. I've moved on, and I suggest you do the same. Goodbye, Greg.
Goodbye, Susan. And for what it's worth, I am truly sorry for all the pain I caused. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Forgiveness is earned, Greg, not given. Focus on being a better man, a better father. That's the only way to make amends now. The children refused to meet or communicate with their father. He tried apologizing to his parents, but of course, they wouldn't help him anymore. Mina's family responded similarly, so with no one to help them and the house they'd neglected now requiring attention, they were forced to sell it. However, the remaining mortgage was still substantial, so they were left with significant debt. Currently, both find it difficult to secure regular employment and work part-time at restaurants alongside younger temporary workers to barely make ends meet.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.